When you wake up, the first thing you do matters more than you might think. Your brain is still in a transition phase between sleep and being fully awake, and that's when your mindset for the day is most malleable. You can either choose to hit the ground running with intention or let the world push you around without direction. The way you start your morning sets the tone for everything that follows. That's why I always say start your day with purpose, not just by reacting to what's going on around you. Here's the thing, most people start their day on autopilot. They wake up, check their phones, and immediately get bombarded with emails, messages, or social media notifications. Suddenly, the day is no longer yours. It's someone else's agenda, someone else's problems, and someone else's priorities. But you don't have to let that happen. The morning is your time to take back control. Starting with intention means you're making a conscious choice about how to approach the day. It could be something as simple as setting one goal, reminding yourself of your why, or even taking a moment to reflect on something you're grateful for. This doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out process, but it gives you a solid foundation to build on. It's like laying down the first brick in a wall. You're setting a clear direction and purpose for everything that follows. You've probably heard the saying, if you don't plan your day, someone else will. It's true. Without intention, you'll end up reacting to everything, feeling stressed, and playing catch-up all day. But when you start your morning by setting your intention, you're actively shaping how you show up, how you think, and what you focus on. This simple action can be a game changer. I know it's easy to let the hustle of life take over, but remember your life is built on the habits you create. How do you start your morning as a habit? So tomorrow, instead of letting the chaos of the world dictate your mood and energy, take a moment to choose your own path. Decide how you want to feel, how you want to approach the day, and what's most important to you. Starting with intention isn't just a small tweak. It's a powerful way to reclaim your day and ultimately your life. Here's a little secret. The moment you reach for your phone first thing in the morning, you're setting yourself up to lose control. I know. It's tempting. You want to check your messages, scroll through social media, or see what happened overnight. But let me tell you something, this isn't a great way to start your day. The first thing you do in the morning matters more than you think, and jumping straight into your phone is like handing over the reins of your day to everyone else. When you reach for your phone, you immediately start reacting to other people's needs, messages, and expectations. You're no longer in charge of your morning. You're already playing catch up, responding to emails or scrolling through notifications that weren't even on your radar when you went to sleep. It's like letting someone else hijack your focus and attention before you even get out of bed. And that's not how you take control of your day. Instead, give yourself some space. Give yourself time to wake up without the pressure of the outside world rushing in. When you avoid checking your phone first thing, you give yourself the freedom to decide how you want to feel and what you want to focus on. You're giving yourself the mental clarity to set your own priorities before reacting to anyone else's. This gives you a sense of control rather than immediately feeling overwhelmed. It doesn't mean you have to turn your phone off or lock it away in another room. It's about creating a boundary. Make a rule for yourself, no phone for the first 30 minutes to an hour after waking up. Use that time for something that truly serves you, like drinking water, stretching, meditating, or just taking a few deep breaths to start your day grounded. I get it, life can feel like it's always demanding something from you. But if you don't protect your time and your focus in the morning, you're allowing the world to dictate your energy. The key is to create space to be with yourself first, to decide how you want to feel, and to align yourself with your own priorities before anyone else's. It's a small habit, but it has a massive impact. So, tomorrow morning when you wake up, try to resist the urge to grab your phone. Instead, use those first few moments for you. Reclaim your morning and watch how it transforms the rest of your day. Let me ask you something. How often do you sit still in the morning and just feel your body? I'm talking about moving even in small ways before you let the chaos of the world take over. It's so easy to hit snooze or stay in bed for a few extra minutes, but here's the thing, your body needs movement to wake up, to de-energize, and to shake off the sleepiness. And movement doesn't just mean a full workout. It could be a few minutes of stretching, a light jog, or even just shaking out the tension in your body. This simple act of moving your body in the morning can set a powerful tone for the day ahead. When you incorporate physical activity into your morning, you're doing more than just getting your blood flowing. You're boosting your energy, increasing your focus, and releasing stress that may have built up overnight. I can't tell you how many times I've felt foggy or unmotivated in the morning, only to find that moving for just 5 minutes completely shifts my mood. The science behind it is simple. When you move, your brain releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that not only lift your mood, but also improve your mental clarity. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. I don't have time for a workout in the morning, and that's totally fine. You don't need an hour at the gym or an intense routine. It's about starting the day by doing something that gets your body in motion. It could be as simple as stretching your arms above your head, walking around your room, or doing a few squats to get your muscles engaged. Movement helps break up the sluggishness so you're not dragging through your day. Instead, you're entering it with a clear, focused mind and a burst of energy that sets you up for success. And here's what happens when you do this consistently. You start to feel more in control. When you're physically moving, you're also mentally moving forward. You're no longer just reacting to everything around you. You're setting the pace for your own day. You've already taken the first step towards success just by showing up and making your body a priority. So tomorrow, don't skip the movement. Get out of bed and do something to activate your body. Even if it's just for a few minutes, you'll feel the difference, I promise. And when you start your day with that physical momentum, it carries through the rest of your day. You'll be amazed at how much more focused, energized, and ready to take on anything life throws your way. I want you to think about something. What's the one thing you want to focus on today? Because if you don't choose something, the day will choose for you. And let me tell you, when that happens, you'll often feel scattered and out of control. So here's the trick: set a clear focus for your day. This doesn't mean having a perfect plan for everything that's going to happen. It means picking one thing that you'll prioritize above all else. One thing that matters to you that aligns with where you want to go. And then, no matter what else happens, come back to that focus throughout the day. It sounds simple, but it's so powerful. When you start your morning by choosing a clear focus, you immediately shift from feeling like you're just reacting to everything that comes your way to taking charge of the day. Maybe it's a project you've been putting off, a habit you're trying to build, or even just a personal value you want to embody today, like patience or kindness. Whatever it is, it's your focus for the day. When you make it a priority, you're giving yourself direction, and your energy gets directed toward that one thing. And here's the magic: once you have that focus, you become laser focused. You stop wasting time on distractions, on things that don't move you forward. Throughout the day, when something comes up that tries to pull your attention away, you can say, is this helping me get closer to my goal today? And if it's not, you move on. It's like having an internal compass that guides your decisions, your actions, and even your mindset. Now, I get it, life can be unpredictable. Things will pop up and not everything is going to go according to plan, but setting your focus, you give yourself a strong foundation. Even if the day throws curveballs at you, you'll know where to return to, and that's incredibly empowering. It means you're not just reacting to every little thing, you're choosing how you respond. So tomorrow morning, take a moment to decide what's your focus for today. What one thing matters most to you? It could be big, it could be small, but make it your focus. When you bring intention to your day, you take control. And that's how you start building a life you love, one focused decision at a time. I want to talk about something that's absolutely crucial when it comes to building a successful morning routine: consistency. The truth is, you won't see change from your routine if you only do it once in a while or when you feel like it. To make lasting progress and truly take control of your mornings and your life, it's all about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. Consistency is what turns a good habit into a life-changing one. Think about it: when you do something consistently, it becomes part of who you are. It's no longer a one-off action, it becomes embedded in your routine. If you're inconsistent with your morning routine, you're sending mixed signals to your brain, and your brain is going to struggle to find a pattern. But when you show up for yourself every morning, you start creating a new neural pathway that says, this is what I do. This is who I am. Your morning routine becomes the foundation you can build the rest of your day upon. And I know it's not always easy. Life happens. Some days it feels like there just isn't enough time. But here's the thing: even on your busiest days, consistency doesn't mean perfection. It means showing up, even if it's just for a few minutes. If you can't do a full workout, stretch for a minute. If you can't dedicate an hour to planning your day, take 5 minutes to set your intention. The key is to stay consistent with your actions, no matter how small they may seem in the moment. The power of consistency is in its ability to create momentum. It's like building a snowball. You start small, and each day you add just a little more. Over time, that snowball grows and it carries you forward. You'll notice that your energy, focus, and attitude towards the day shift as you continue to consistently invest in yourself every morning. So tomorrow, don't wait for the perfect morning to start. Just show up. Be consistent, even if it's just a small step forward. The more you do it, the more you'll see how powerful consistency is in shaping your life. You're not just building a routine, you're building a life. Keep showing up, and you'll be amazed at how far it takes you. Here's the truth: it's easy to get caught up in the idea that change happens all at once, that the moment you start a new habit or routine, you should immediately see huge results. But that's not how lasting transformation works. It's the small, consistent actions that accumulate over time and lead to real, sustainable change. That's why I'm always telling people don't underestimate the power of small habits, because those small actions are often what create the most profound shifts in your life. You see, when you start small, whether it's a simple morning routine, a habit you're trying to build, or a new way of thinking, it can feel insignificant at first. You might not see immediate results, and it can feel like you're not making progress. But here's what most people don't realize: those small actions, repeated every day, compound over time, they add up. And one day you'll look back and realize that all those little things you did daily were the things that made the biggest difference. Small habits are powerful because they're sustainable. When you try to make dramatic changes all at once, it's easy to burn out, to get overwhelmed, or to feel like you're failing. But when you focus on doing one small thing consistently, like high-fiving yourself in the mirror, moving your body for 5 minutes, or setting your intention, you're laying the foundation for something much bigger. These small, manageable steps build momentum, and that momentum is what carries you through the harder days. And here's the best part: these small habits also change the way you see yourself. When you do something consistently, it reinforces your belief that you're capable, that you can trust yourself, and that you're someone who follows through. Every time you show up for yourself, no matter how small the action, you build self-confidence, you prove to yourself that you're worth the effort, and that's a powerful shift. So if you're feeling frustrated with the pace of your progress, remember that it's the small things that matter most. Keep showing up, keep doing the little things, and trust that over time, they'll add up to big results. You don't need to see the change overnight. You just need to keep moving forward step by step. Your consistency will get you there, one small habit at a time.